Hi everybody, it's Brent Wees, one of the partners at Powered by Dashboard, and today I'm with
Jonathan Pisarczyk, the Director of Information Systems at Vicimus.
Scott Lee, the Account Executive at Vicimus.
Give us a little bit on your backgrounds and what you've been doing and what you've been doing in the automotive sector.
Yep, I've got about 15 years experience in the IT field, and in the last 10 years I've been specifically working mainly with dealerships and trying to find cost savings from implementing new solutions and providing the best technology possible to the dealerships.
Nice.
I have a similar background, but mine is more on the corporate provider side. So I would have been actually the vendor for Vicimus. So after many years of supplying them, now I'm on the reverse side, and we're taking all that technology together, and now we're leveraging that and assisting other deals. I think the best way to approach it is that we're all aware that there's a variety of diverse technologies.
Okay.
And now what we're talking about with the dealerships are, we know they're out there, there are better ways to do it, we can look at that and investigate the better ways, but then let's take that and let's leverage that technology and take it upstream. Let's take it a little deeper and let's look at how we can get the analytics and reporting out of that, and then leverage that technology to improve marketing techniques, sales event techniques, customer loyalty, and how do we wrap that in now and bring it back to the dealerships and make it relevant for them. So let's get our worries off-site, get them into the cloud. Let's make all our salespeople and our employees and our customers able to leverage that technology and be portable, right? So now we can have a salesperson out on the floor that can also walk out onto in the yard. They can activate any of the technology on a tablet. They can use their smartphones. And what we're trying to do is simplify the back end.
Help the dealers out there understand, Bell phone line coming into the building, IP phone system. What is the core difference?
Really these days it's hosted versus non-hosted. Everything should be IP. That is the new technology for phones.
You could actually have a phone call right through your like it's going through your smartphone, it's going through your laptop. So that's pretty badass.
It is, and a simple concept that's very handy for a lot of people is just the voicemail to email.
Okay.
And then when it converts that voicemail to text in your email, you're in that meeting, you can't really listen to your phone, but you could read the screen quickly. That's a huge feature for a lot of.
What does 24/7 support evolve to now?
It's just a box on site now. So really, there's less need for somebody on site because there's less to fix. A lot of it can be accessed remotely. Now with the user interfaces, it's more important to have a support system in place with the right technicians remotely accessing.
It is ideal to have a backup system, whether it's through 3G or 4G, but then it keeps your employees productive, make sure you can still print invoices, do everything else.
And that sort of installation, though, of a backup system, to your point of what you guys were saying, it's literally just a computer.
Yes.
That backup system, again, is it a big ass server we got to put in the dealership?
We're talking a USB stick that plugs into your main router, and you're good to go.
So we have an internet outage and someone plugs in a USB stick and problem solved.
Yeah.
There you go. That's pretty cool. But you can actually, if you're using your IT the right way, you can actually use Wi-Fi and things to, we were talking about this earlier, use Wi-Fi to actually market. Do you guys want to explain a little bit about what you guys are starting to pilot and play with?
If you relate to years ago when you called into a dealership and you were on the phone, you got put on hold and you got that hold music, and it was a big deal if you could run an advertising piece there and just say, hey, check out our spring sales, get those new summer tires, whatever. Well, now it's gone much further than that, but it's still the same idea, which is you want to capture people while they're in your dealership and they're out and about, and so Wi-Fi is the best way right now.
Because people are tying into the dealership Wi-Fi.
Everybody's coming in with some sort of smart device and they're connecting, and today's statistics show that people are willing to give up a piece of information about themselves in exchange for free Wi-Fi, because then they can communicate with the world while they're getting their vehicle serviced, while they're taking pictures and Snapchatting and sending them to their friends. Hey, look at me next to this sports car, this new truck, whatever it is. And so now they exchange some information about themselves, And it also allows, you've got a captive audience there where the dealership can now say, like they used to do on the phone, they can now say visually, check out our events that are going on.
With our systems now in the analytics, we can actually track how many passerbys are going outside of the store, how many people are actually the foot traffic walking into the store, if they're there for a certain duration of time, without them even connecting to our device. Now, we're sharing data with other sources that if they've signed into, say, Subway, and then they walked into our dealership, we know that data because it's being shared between the different businesses, and now we can market to them.
Thanks so much for
Good
hanging
job.
out.
Yeah, thank you.
And I appreciate it. So if you want to talk to these guys, remember it's Vicimus Technology. It's a great way to approach your business. Slow and steady, plan things out, and make sure that you're taking the right steps instead of rushing into big major change. Thanks very much. Thanks,
Thank
guys.
you.
Thank you.
Yep.
The front during different events can also
Your watch is ringing.
Turn
Turn off your wearables, tech guys.
There we go.
There you go. I think that's.